Hey Sofrito Lovers, this is Ben Ramos bringing you another mukbang from my palatial home here in the Northwest Bronx. The Bronx is the home of hip hop and salsa. I am bringing you Indian food because this is the Indian food collab that's being sponsored by SuaveBoom and Dolciefoodie. Mira esto. Mira esta comida tan buena. Look at this. This is Aloo Gobi. Aloo Gobi is, I believe, potatoes and cauliflower that have been cooked in a special sauce with some green peas, not green beans. And then I got, of course, a samosa, a vegetable samosa. Mira esto. You know, I did an Indian mukbang just a few weeks ago. This is from the exact same place, Riverdale Indian House, which is amazing. This food came in a snap. And folks, this food está caliente. This is hot AF. It's like they cooked this on the surface of the sun. This got here within seconds and, ooh. Oh, by the way, lamb. I got grilled lamb boati. So funny enough, the samosa and the lamb are actually appetizers. The main course is, the main entree, I should say, is the aloo gobi, the cauliflower, green peas, and potatoes. But I like getting it with the meat on the side. Look, 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 look. I am doing my homework. I got shouted out by SuaveBoom. Buen Provecho. There are no words for how good this is. I'm gonna put my samosa down over here. There are no words to describe how delicious this is. So SuaveBoom and Dolciefoodie are doing this wonderful collab. I think a lot of you already know. And yesterday, SuaveBoom shouted me out and was like, hey, I want you to do an Indian collab. So mira, aquí está, Berto, this is for you, papi. There's some lamb for you guys. Oh, lamb is so good. Spicy, well seasoned, delicious. And it's a fatty lamb, which is one of the things I love. I love a good fatty lamb. I love Indian food, and I love getting like lamb curry, lamb tandoori. We have the aloo gobi, the boati grilled lamb on a bed of basmati rice. Loving it. Did I say this already? I think I did, but it bears repeating. I got shouted out yesterday by SuaveBoom, who wanted a whole bunch of us to join in this collab. It's kind of like a mukbanger / ASMRist collab. Doing my homework for you, Berto. You too, Dolciefoodie. And I believe Chews is involved in this too. Hey, Chews. Mad love, papi. I love me some Indian food, so I was like, hey, I am down with the collab. In fact, I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I originally, for the first time, ordered from this place, and I had some chicken curry with samosas. So delicious. Listen, folks, it is Friday, and this weekend is extraordinary. The weather is beautiful. The stats around all this pandemic are kind of getting better. And yesterday, on Thursday night, my bear came home after 4 months of being in California. My bear is home. My bear is home. We're following the proper quarantine procedures, making sure that we stay away from each other for like 2.5 weeks. Make sure he's safe, make sure I'm safe, make sure he's healthy, make sure I'm healthy. In about 2 weeks, the first weekend in June, I'm going over there to my wonderful apartment in the Heights and just gonna spend some wonderful quality time with my bear. I love you, bear. He's watching. I love you. I'm so happy you're home. And I wish I could share this delicious Indian food with you, but he and I have a favorite Indian spot in Washington Heights. If you're ever in New York City and you're in Washington Heights, it's called Kismat, Kismat. Kismat, amazing Indian food. Who would think you get amazing Indian food in a Dominican neighborhood? I am washing this delicious food down with a traditional Indian lemon lime Sprite Zero. Oh. In one of my tune tumblers, because you know I'm in the Bronx, so I'm doing tune tumblers. That's Colossus of the X-Men. Oh my God, look at this beautiful piece of cauliflower. Mi gente doing great. Joining in this collab. I got my bear home. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend. I'm gonna go out tomorrow, probably take another little walk because I need to start walking a little bit more. Dropping all the food on my face. It's a good weekend, Good Friday. I hope you're having a good Friday. Oh God, that sounds super religious, but it's not. I hope you're having a good Friday. There's a fire somewhere around here. You hear that? That's the Bronx. The Bronx is always on fire. I find it amazing that this is probably one of the first times I've ever done a mukbang where the fire truck is going by. Yep. It's the Bronx. There's always a fire. It is amazing that I think this is the first time I've ever been interrupted, which is amazing. With the amount of fires that take place in this neighborhood. That's the first time we've ever been slightly interrupted. Amazing. It came with 2 samosas and I gave one to my roommate and I'm having this one. Vegetarian. I love the way the peas and the carrots taste. I've had their chicken samosas and I've not been that happy. Look at this big old samosa. Mira esto. And it's got carrot in there as well. And it tastes heavenly right now. Oh my God. I love Indian food. It's right up there with one of the top favorite cuisines of mine. I find it amazing when people talk about how they haven't ever had Indian food. And I understand, depending on where you are in the world, you may not have like an Indian community or an Indian diaspora around you. New York City, we got a lot of people from South Asia. It is a blessing. In Manhattan, there's a little India that you can go to. Downtown, around like East 12th Street, around that area. And then if you go to Queens and Brooklyn, you find Indian communities. Jackson Heights, Queens. You know, Queens is the borough, Jackson Heights is the neighborhood. Huge Indian population. That's like a very well-known New York Indian neighborhood. Of course, Queens is considered one of the most diversified areas of the United States, actually. As much as it's an Indian neighborhood, it's also a very Colombian neighborhood, very Mexican neighborhood, a very Chinese neighborhood. So, but like a lot of incredible Indian restaurants are found in Jackson Heights. Incredible. If you are ever in New York City and in Queens, you go to Jackson Heights and you go to a place with a very, very Indian sounding name. It's called the Jackson Heights Diner. Jackson Heights Diner. It could not sound more American. It could not sound more hamburgers and french fries. Jackson Heights Diner is one of the best Indian restaurants in New York City. Again, Indian restaurants in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. Jackson Heights is one of the best. Jackson Heights Diner. Very Indian sounding. The lamb is so good. Oh my God. Like I said, the lamb actually is an appetizer. The entree, the main course is really the potatoes and peas and cauliflower. But of course it's a vegetarian dish and you don't have the option of adding meat. So I added meat from the appetizer section because the appetizer section, whenever they, offer the kebabs and the grilled meats, they actually give you a really hefty portion. In fact, in my opinion, you get more meat ordering a side appetizer than you do if this was, cooked with actual meat. So good. Why did I pick up? I didn't even drink. I'm a little scatterbrained today because my bear is home and I am counting down the days until I get to go get some hugs and kisses and cuddles, amongst other things. We are going to have such a great weekend when we get together. Of course, we're going to be smart and we're quarantining and all that good stuff, but I plan on staying a couple of days with him and then I'm going to come back to the Bronx. Oh. Gonna be doing some commuting again between the Bronx and Washington Heights. I love it. I miss my neighborhood in the Heights so much. Let me get a little bit more samosa. It has, can you guys see? It actually has, like, I believe some carrots in it. And it tastes so bomb. Oh my God. Just flavor. If you've never had Indian food, folks, you gotta order Indian food. You can't be afraid of it. Most Indian restaurants will cook things spicy, mild, medium. Yes, it's probably a bunch of flavor profiles that you're not used to. A lot of cardamom, a lot of cinnamon, a lot of spices that we're not always used to eating. A lot of cumin. Well, Latino folks, we cook with comino, but cardamom, garam masala, like all these amazing, amazing spices and flavors and layers of flavors. So good. Chews did his mukbang eating butter chicken, like makana chicken. I know how to cook that. I actually have a recipe that I got from an Indian restaurant, Indian cookbook, of how to make a butter chicken in a slow cooker. First time I made it, it was so good. David loved it. David was encouraging me to learn more Indian, recipes. I cook a lot of Puerto Rican food for him because, he's Ecuadorian and Honduran. So he's not used to Boricua, Latino Caribbean food. And we live and breathe cilantro and recao and all that good stuff. And sometimes he doesn't like cilantro, so sometimes I guess he gets it into his head that he knows I put cilantro into something, so he'll tell me it doesn't. Oh, it has so much cilantro in it. And it's weird because that'll be the dish that I put the least amount of cilantro in, but then there's other dishes where I was like, listen, in order for it to taste good, I gotta put some good sofrito, recao, cilantro in it. I'll put so much, he eats it and he likes it. I'm like, you make no sense. But he's my bear and I love him. Indian food has a lot of cilantro too. That's another wonderful herb spice that they use. Oh my God, this is hitting the spot. The other thing is, guys, I'm developing this bad habit of like skipping lunch or eating lunch way later after I've had my breakfast. I mean, I had breakfast around 10 o'clock. I'm having lunch around 4. I'm not fasting. I'm not doing it on purpose. I just get so caught up in work and running errands and getting phone calls done and emails. And then today I had to go to the pharmacy to get some meds. And then I swung by the supermarket to do my compra, my grocery shopping. And before I knew it, I blinked and it's like 4:30. This is crazy. My roommate was like, are you ordering dinner? I'm like, no, this is lunch. He was like, it's 4 o'clock. It's like 4:30. I'm like, listen, you know how I do. You want the samosa? Sí or no? Okay, go ahead. Yeah. My roommate is not as adventurous as I am with food. So sometimes he's like, what is that? Taste it. No. I'm like, just taste it. Talking about cilantro, I got a big, juicy, delicious cilantro bite right there. This collab was bomb. Oh my God. I've got a lot of food here. I gotta be good with my carbs, even though I am starving. Listen, Suave-Dolcie-Chews. I did my homework. Look, some good Indian food. This is my lunch. I think I'm gonna stop in a couple of bites and maybe save it for dinner. I probably am gonna have the rest of this for dinner. I actually have un plato aquí, a whole plate more of grilled lamb. Look at this. This is an appetizer. And guys, like all the lamb that was here, all the lamb that was in here. If I had ordered a lamb curry, it wouldn't have as much lamb. The lamb appetizer, I'm telling you, I get a vegetarian dish and then I get a meat from the appetizer dish. I eat 2 square meals. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up. Sofrito Lovers, regálame un like, give me a like, thumbs up, like, share, comment. Do you like Indian food? Do you love Indian food? Have you ever had anything Indian food? Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you love, what you like, what you want to order. Choose Suave-Dolcie-Foodie. Excellent idea. Thank you for inviting me. Huge fan of those 3 channels. Love it. Love all 3 of them. In fact, a lot of you subscribers came to this channel because of the 3 of them. So I'm preaching to the choir. Mi gente, like, comment, share. Follow me on all my social media, Sofrito in My Soul, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow me on my blog, sofritoinmysoul.com. Stay home, order some delicious Indian food, or find the recipe and get some Indian food done in your apartment, your home, wherever you are living. And have an amazing, amazing culinary adventure. Como siempre, siempre, mucho amor.